Yo guys, it's your boy Ken. Welcome back to the channel. This is my first review in 2025. If you're in the market for a low profile gaming keyboard with rapid trigger, this is a product you need to see. This product is for people who's coming from a G915 TKL, that's Stalker V2, Fanatic LP, or for someone who just wants a low profile keyboard. Inside the box, you will find your keyboard, a USB-A to USB-C cable, keycap/switch puller, 5 extra PBT keycaps, 9 extra PC keycaps, and lastly, your quick guide/poster. This is a 75% hot swappable top mount keyboard, very good build quality. Top case is made out of aluminum and the bottom piece is made out of ABS plastic. On the top left, you get a USB-C connection, and on the top right, there's a switch that allows you to change to 3 profiles on the fly. You can configure this in the WebDriver, which I will show you later. Aesthetic wise, I'm not feeling it too much. Not a fan of the translucent keycaps. Personally, I don't think it goes well with the rest of the keycaps. Luckily, it comes with an extra set of non-translucent keycaps, which looks significantly better to me. One downside of this keyboard though is the lack of color options. For people out there who wants a black or a white, you're not having it right now. You know what I'm saying? Under the keyboard, you get adjustable tilt angle, 2 levels, and this silver weight bar. My experience with the Air75HE is pretty good. The first 2 weeks though, it was quite uncomfortable for me and I was typing gibberish. After spending some more time with the keyboard, it does get comfy, and after a month of using this keyboard, I got used to the form factor. I don't feel any discomfort anymore. I'd like to add that I mainly use chair profile keycaps, which probably adds to the discomfort I experienced. The Air75HE comes with an option of 2 switches, low profile Jade and a Pro version. What I have here is the Pro version. The Pro version is a tiny bit heavier than the Pro. I personally don't mind them and I think they sound great. I don't mind gaming and typing on this keyboard. It also has a slightly lower travel distance compared to the regular Jades. Now, this is something I noticed when A and B testing the Air75HE versus a regular magnetic keyboard like my Magger 60H or the Halo 65 for example, with both Jade Pro switches. Now, when gaming, it's something that I really don't notice at all. Just a disclaimer, these low profile switches is only compatible with low profile boards like the Air60HE and Air75HE for example. Here's a quick sound test. Now, performance on the Air75HE is pretty solid. This is an 8K scan, 8K polling keyboard. On paper, it exceeds their Halo 65HE or something like a Wooting 60HE Plus in terms of latency. This is something that I really don't notice though. Rapid trigger implementation is flawless, just like their other Hall effect keyboards. SLCD also works flawlessly for Valorant players out there. I personally don't use any other features beside actuation point and rapid triggers, but it does have a lot of features that you might need, such as DKS, mod tap, toggle key, rapid shift, and hyper tap. In terms of features, it's a complete package. You have everything you need. Like, what else can you ask for? You can configure all of these settings in the software. Overall performance on the Air75HE is flawless, and I have 0 complaints in this department. So in order to access the web-based driver, all you need to do is go to a Chrome-based software or Microsoft Edge. Simply type NuPhy.io, press enter, and it will take you to this page. Hit start NuPhy.io. It will direct you to this page. On this page, you can select 3 different profiles. This is where you can configure them. Now I only use one profile, it's Windows, so I just click on the Windows. On this main page on the key bindings, this is where you can remap your keys. If you want to use your SOCD, HyperTap, or DKS or whatever, simply right click on the key that you wish to change. Now you can just right click and left click on, I don't know, if you want to use SOCD, just left click on it. And then this is how it looks. Let's say I want my W and S to have SOCD on. Right click W, simply select SOCD, and then I would like to assign S. So all I have to do is click S. Hit confirm. Oh, by the way, you can also change the priority settings here, but I just leave mine and finally enter the priority. There you go. Trigger settings. This is where you adjust your actuation point, rapid trigger, and your dead zone configuration. I personally just use WASD. As you guys can see, actuation point at 0.1, rapid trigger 0.32. I think this is the lowest, and separate press release sensitivity and continuous rapid trigger. You also get macro recording if you would like to use macro. Lighting effects. This is where you can change your RGB, and you can even change the RGB on your diffuser or side light. Under mode settings, this is your additional functions such as tick rate adjustment, anti-wobbliness level, and your polling rate adjustment. So you guys can see I have gaming optimization set to enable. This is default. I'm only using 1K polling rate since I'm on Windows 10, but if you wish to use 8K or 4K or 2K, this is where you adjust it. And also, I would like to show you how to update your firmware. Click the setting button on the top right, and then go to current version. Oh, by the way, you can also reset your keyboard to factory here if you wish to do so. And if you scroll down to the current version, under the current version on the update log, this is where you can update your firmware. I will not do that right now, but here you can see the past updates, which is pretty nice. This just shows you that NuPhy is continuously improving their products and fixing some issues, not performance issue. It's more of like with the other, I would say it's more of like a refinement, because I tested the HyperTap and DKS and I don't really have an issue with this. This BIOS thing fixed an issue where the keyboard cannot be used when certain motherboards start BIOS. I have this issue because I've been tuning my system. I've been overclocking my DDR5 memory, and every time I go to the BIOS, I need to unplug my keyboard and then plug it back in order for me to use the keyboard, which is quite annoying, but I got used to it. And they also optimize the recalibration and the broken contact. But yeah, software experience of NuPhy is, I would give it a 9 out of 10. And it's better than most web-based driver out there. I would say Wuting is slightly a little bit better, just mainly with the UI and stuff, But other than that, very solid web-based driver. Overall, the Air75HE is an excellent low-profile gaming keyboard. Asking price is $130 for the Jades and $150 for the Pro version. For what you're getting, it's worth the asking price. Aside from the performance and features, one thing I really like about NuPhy is their continuous product support. They release fixes and improvements here and there, which is really nice, and this is something you only see with Wuting. Think of this keyboard as a Wuting tier performance and product support. Only downside I can think of is that this keyboard lacks color options and the customizability is limited. Other than that, I have no other complaints, and I highly recommend this product for people who wants a low profile HE board or someone who just wants to try a low profile HE keyboard. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.